Zoe was adopted by Dr. Jen Arnold and Bill Klein back in 2013 when she was just 2 years old. Born on September 22, 2011, in Delhi, India, Zoe has achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, just like her adoptive parents. Alongside her brother Will, who was adopted from China, Zoe became part of a loving family that captured the hearts of TLC viewers. We watched Zoe grow from a shy toddler into a confident, spirited young girl. She had a passion for art, dance, and especially animals, falling in love with horses after taking riding lessons as a child. Over the years, the family moved from Florida to Texas, eventually settling into a beautiful home in Boston in 2022. Fast forward to 2034, Zoe is now 22 years old and a third-year veterinary medicine student at Boston University. She still lives at home while pursuing her dream of working with animals. One October afternoon during a biology class, Zoe met Alex Carter, another vet student the same age. He had dark hair, a kind smile, and a calm energy that stood out. After class, he struck up a conversation. That small chat turned into regular study sessions, then long walks, and eventually, a first date at a cozy cafe called Brew Haven. Zoe and Alex connected deeply. They talked about their hopes and dreams. Zoe wanted to open an animal clinic, while Alex was passionate about wildlife conservation. They laughed over coffee and cinnamon rolls, and by the end of the evening, he held her hand for the first time. Despite how strongly she felt, Zoe kept their relationship a secret. She worried how her parents, especially with their protective nature, would react. And being in the public eye, she wanted to avoid extra attention. Still, their bond grew. They spent time together quietly around Boston, picnics, shelter volunteering, even sneaking away for a weekend trip to Cape Cod. Zoe felt truly alive with Alex. For their 3-month anniversary, Zoe planned something special at home. One night, while Jen and Bill were away at a fundraiser, she turned her room into a cozy, romantic space with fairy lights, music, and a picnic spread. That night became their most intimate yet, bringing them closer than ever. A few weeks later, Zoe realized something was off. She was late. At first, she blamed stress from school, but eventually, she bought a pregnancy test. Alone in the bathroom, 2 pink lines appeared. She was pregnant. Shocked and overwhelmed, Zoe called Alex right away. He rushed over, and she handed him the test. "I'm pregnant," she said. He paused, then hugged her tightly and said, "We'll figure this out together. I love you." They decided they wanted to keep the baby. A week later, during her first ultrasound, they got even bigger news. She was expecting twins. Zoe laughed in disbelief. Alex squeezed her hand. It was overwhelming, but they were committed to going through it together. As the pregnancy progressed, the hardest part was still ahead, telling Jen and Bill. Zoe struggled to hide her symptoms while continuing school. She and Alex took prenatal classes, read parenting books, and prepared for the arrival of 2 babies. Through it all, Alex supported her, balancing school and a part-time job. Eventually, Zoe couldn't hide it anymore. One evening, she and Alex sat Jen and Bill down. "Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant with twins. Alex is the father." Jen was shocked. Bill sat in silence, stunned. But once the news sank in, they both offered support. "We're here for you," Jen said, hugging her. "Grandkids," Bill added. "We'll make it work." The months flew by. Between doctor visits, nursery prep, and final exams, Zoe stayed focused. The babies grew, and so did Zoe's confidence. It wasn't easy, but love, family, and support carried them through. Zoe had grown from a little girl in front of TV cameras into a strong young woman facing real-life challenges with courage and grace. "Bill, we're surprised. But we love you. We'll figure this out." As a family. 9 months in, the big day arrived. Zoe woke to sharp pains. Contractions. Alex drove her to the hospital, gripping her hand. Labor was long, grueling hours of breathing, pushing, and tears. "You're doing amazing," Alex said, wiping her forehead. Finally, the first cry, then a second. A boy, Arjun, and a girl, Maya. Zoe held them, exhausted and overjoyed. Their tiny faces perfect. Alex cried, "They are ours." Jen and Bill rushed in, beaming. "They are beautiful," Jen whispered. Arjun, named for an Indian hero, and Maya, meaning love and illusion, were healthy and strong. Zoe's heart swelled. This was her family. "Now, doctor, one more push." Zoe, I can't." Alex, "Yes, you can. I'm right. Here. Nice, it's a boy and a girl. The twins changed everything. JYN and Bill became doing grandparents, babysitting. So Zoe could study. Will adored being Uncle Will, making silly faces at Arjun and Maya. Zoe and Alex moved into a small place near campus, juggling parenthood and school. It was chaos. Sleepless nights, diaper runs, but love glued it together. Zoe pushed through her vet med classes, dreaming of her clinic. Looking at her twins, she thought, this wasn't the plan, but it's my life now. The Kleins proved family conquers all. And that's Zoe Klein's story. A whirlwind of love, secrets, and twins. From a little girl on TV to a young mom, she's shown resilience and heart. More update. The little couple. Why is Zoe Klein in the hospital? And the little couple, Bill Klein gets emotional over Will and Zoe. Fans shocked at Zoe Klein's transformation. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say like this video and please subscribe to the channel. The little couple. Why is Zoe Klein in the hospital? According to Zoe Klein's mom, Jen Arnold, the little couple star is currently in the hospital. This past weekend, JYN broke her silence on her daughter's situation with a major update. Am I to understand correctly? Why was she admitted to the hospital? Read on for the full scoop. Fans have loved following JYN, Bill, Will, and Zoe on social media. While new episodes of The Little aren't showing on TLC, Jen made sure to update her followers on Zoe's situation at that point. Recent posts by JYN regarding little people problems may have been seen to her social media followers. A number of health problems affect she, Will, Zoe, and Bill in their role as little people. Bill is currently waiting for surgery to alleviate his persistent back discomfort, which forced him to forego a family trip. Jennifer updated her Instagram followers once again on Saturday night, this time to inform them that her daughter, who is 11 years old, is currently in the hospital. An evaluation of the girl's sleep is necessary. This is due to the fact that the National Library of Medicine reports that obstructive sleep apnea may be more prevalent in smaller individuals. The second child for another successful sleep study was the subject of JYN's post. Then the star of the little couple included shed a greet in her set. The complete post from Jen is embedded below. We previously revealed that Will Klein also underwent a sleep study. Let Zoe have a go now. Jen Arnold's recent post has a lot of supportive comments from followers who want to show Zoe Klein how much they care. That her sleep research was successful is good news for them. I really doubt I would sleep so soundly in such an unfamiliar environment either. One admirer commented, her courage is very inspiring. She has a beautiful heart. Great job, Zoe. Well done, Zoe, gushed another admirer of the little couple. What a courageous young woman you are. That Zoe's sleep testing was successful. JYN may have more information to give regarding the results in a subsequent post, so be sure to check back for that. Having said that, what are your thoughts on these fresh Zoe Klein photos? Is the fact that it's just a regular test and nothing to worry about a relief to you? Leave a comment with your opinions and be sure to check back with TV shows Ace for more updates on the cast of The Little Couple. The Little Couple, Bill Klein gets emotional over Will and Zoe. Reality TV viewers of The Little Couple saw Will and Zoe Klein's father, Bill, get upset every week as he watched his children grow up. The sweetest little kids on TLC will always be cherished by fans. Apparently, they felt that way. There was hardly no poisonous drama, which is unusual for dramas with few characters. Maybe that's why TLC decided to cancel the hit show. Bill Klein brought Zoe and Will up in his home throughout the coronavirus pandemic. After the epidemic ended, TLC viewers were hoping to see the family again. Nevertheless, that has not occurred. Posts made by Jill Arnold are so relied upon. She also occasionally sees pictures posted by her husband. The offspring of the little couple are no longer little. Will is quite athletic in school and towers above his mother. He has learned so much about leadership that he has even taken charge of the football squad this year. Of course, the parents cherish the kids just as much as the TLC viewers do. Imagine for a second if they hadn't traveled to China and India to round out their family. In the days leading up to the weekend, Bill Klein shared some recent Instagram photos of himself with Zoe and Will, and he picked out some adorable childhood pictures of the kids. He wished everyone a happy National Adoption Day. In the caption, had a very positive impact on my life that words failed to capture. Appreciative of every moment that JYN Arnold and I have had to raise these two. I can't wait to see where they go and what they accomplish. Viewers of the little couple adore the photos because they show the youngsters as they have matured into excellent people who will have wonderful lives ahead of them. In response to the pictures of their beloved TLC family, several viewers shared their memories of Zoe's emotional Getacha Day moment. When her parents took her home, she had no clue what great people they were. These kids have grown so much, it's unbelievable. While JYN was in the hospital with her cancer diagnosis, I saw you all help Will and Zoe. Your family is very strong and tight-knit. Every single one of us adores you. Reality TV saved you all. I'm so relieved. It has been allowed by many, though I'm sad I couldn't be there to witness your adoption process with your two lovely children. I'm glad I got to meet you too. In your opinion, did Will Klein's adoptive parents, JYN Arnold and Bill Klein, strike it rich? Where does Zoe stand? Do you recall her utter terror upon being retrieved from the Indian orphanage for the first time? JYN Arnold and Bill Klein cherished their tiny family. Isn't it wonderful? The little couple fans shocked at Zoe Klein's transformation. In honor of her daughter Zoe Klein's 12th birthday, JYN Arnold of TLC's The Little Couple utilized a TikTok template that has recently gone viral. She didn't stop at just TikTok. She also shared the video to Instagram. Viewers of The Little Couple on TLC couldn't help but be amazed by Zoe's dramatic makeover. Many of her admirers think that all it took was a blink of an eye for her to go from being a toddler to a preteen. Many admirers gushed about Jen's daughter's beauty in the comments section, and they were the first to join her in sending birthday wishes to Zoe. Zoe Klein just turned 12 years old. Just 2 days ago on her daughter's birthday, JYN, her mother, paid tribute to her on Instagram and TikTok. Zoe, may your birthday be filled with joy and celebration. I can't believe you're just 12 years old. You have our undying love. As much as the fans wanted to be a part of the festivities, a twinge of sadness washed over them. They were in agreement that it seems like yesterday that Zoe was a little girl. They too were astounded by her remarkable maturity. A viewer of The Little Couple recalls seeing the scene where Jen and her husband went to get Zoe. Zoe, I hope you have a very happy birthday. I still can't believe you're 12 years old. I hope your birthday was absolutely amazing. Feels like yesterday. You have a stunning daughter. Hey, glad you've had a good video and happy belated birthday, Zoe. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Zoe. Oh my goodness. 12, your journey to India to retrieve. Zoe was featured in an episode that I saw on her birthday. Many people wished JYN Arnold's daughter Zoe the best. They were also appreciative that JYN kept them updated on her children. The little couple has sadly not returned to television for many years. Through JYN's comments, fans consistently expressed their longing for the family's appearances on TV. Consequently, they value the family's social media updates. Nearly 40,000 people saw her video in only 2 days. Fewer than 200 of her more than 1 million followers shower the comments with birthday greetings and compliments. 4 of her most recent Instagram posts, as I scrolled through her profile, involved her daughter, Zoe. On Zoe's birthday, there were a couple of posts. At least one of them commemorated National Daughters Day. 3 days ago, JYN wrote, I nearly missed National Daughters Day. In the caption of a post, I feel so fortunate to have this incredible young woman as my daughter. Her admirers expressed their astonishment at Zoe's transformation in the post's comments section. A admirer wrote, What a stunning image. How quickly she is maturing. You are really fantastic with both of them. I beg you. Didn't know that TLC's The Little Coos. Zoe Klein turned 12 not long ago. Feel free to leave your opinions down below. Zoe Klein wows fans with impressive talent. Zoe Klein is incredibly talented and loves to express herself creatively. She can be seen on TLC's The Little Couple. Surprisingly, her efforts have been praised by many. The charming Bollywood dancer isn't only a showstopper. Drawing and painting are additional hobbies for the bright 11-year-old.